Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough and I'm here to support you in the best way that I can. Now, for more information about me, go ahead and visit my website, josephclough.com. Also on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/josephsfanpage and twitter.com/josephclough. Now, I'm a little bit unwell at the moment, so excuse the voice. I've just been running two back-to-back weekend seminars, my Be Your Potential seminar. So it's been a bit of a time since I've recorded my last podcast. But I wanted to talk about this subject before I rest and recuperate and get my energy back to really produce more audio. I wanted to cover this subject. In fact, I'm going to do two mini podcasts in a moment, but here's a first one ultimately. I want to talk to you about success, your goals, your dreams, your ideas, your plans, how you can be free of self-sabotage, and also how you can create changes in a powerful way that allows these goals to manifest into your life, and where you always remain aligned and compelled to achieving your goal. Now, I have been considering this myself. I mean, most of the things I talk about, these are thoughts I'm having, or sometimes they're issues or stuff that I'm presently handling. I'm a 29-year-old guy, and I'm always experiencing life, and I'm trying to learn from the best that I can, and I love it. I love life, and I'm in a very privileged position to be able to be talking to you, and I'm very thankful for you listening to me. These are my thoughts, and it's my own personal truth, but the issue that I've been considering in my own life, or the stuff that I experience, is success. And you may be thinking, well, Joseph, how is success a problem? Well, with success, with achieving goals or going to achieve goals, it will mean some things happen in your life that can actually be perceived negatively. Now, to give you an example of this, let's take my own example, my own present thing I'm considering and learning from. As my name is growing in helping people, I've produced well over 50 hours of audio, lots and lots of stuff, all for free, because I'm here to support you and I love helping people. This is my passion, and that's perfect for me. But with that comes some, not negatives, but things which are happening in my life that can take my energy away. I mean, I'm a little bit unwell now, so maybe that is why a little bit. Who knows? I'm just speaking as I go. But ultimately, as my name is growing and I'm helping people, it has led to me receiving many, many emails and lots and lots of messages on Facebook, lots of interaction with people, which I absolutely love. It's absolutely great that. So it's not something that I don't want. I'm very thankful and grateful for that. And I always appreciate questions, feedback, because I'm here to support you. But with that in mind, it means you have to come up with plans to be able to tackle that. Ways that you can still have your own time, where you can have balance in your life, and to be able to work effectively and efficiently. So that is my own present example, which I'm working through as I speak, as I go over the next few days, weeks, and months. It's one of those continuous learnings. How can I effectively help people in a way that they are supported and I can help them get their results, whilst also making sure there's not too much of a delay in getting back to people, and also having quality time. That's always a nice thing, right? But another example would be something like, if you wanted to be famous, or someone who wants to be famous, what might be the drawback of being famous? What might that person lose by being famous? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is maybe the lack of privacy, the intrusion into your life. Maybe because you're in the limelight, you have a lot of attention on you, so you've got to act and react in a certain way. So, as great as maybe for that person, that celebrity lifestyle may give that person, there will be some drawbacks. Now, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't go for those dreams or aspire to achieve certain goals because there are potential negatives. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to produce less work in the fear that I'm losing time or spending a lot of time in replying to many people. I'm not going to just kind of think, well, that's it, I'm going to stop here now and just kind of slow down on what I do. I'm going to increase what I do. I'm going to help more people. But let's take another example first. Let's consider, say, you want more money. So like the financial riches into your life. What happens if you were to receive the amount of money which would allow you to be financially abundant in every way? What could be the potential downfall of that? Well, what pops into my mind is that maybe your relationships change, your friendships change. Maybe you begin to realize who your friends are and who are not your friends. Maybe your friends, or maybe even yourself, can't handle that type of pressure because it's too stressful. Maybe you attract new friends interested in your possessions of money. So all I'm trying to say here is that with every goal or outcome, there can be, not always, but there can be a potential negative to it, or something that you might lose by achieving this goal. But it doesn't mean that we together should not still aspire to achieve these goals. Now, the key is to be conscious of this, because I don't know if you've noticed this, but maybe some of the goals that you're wanting to achieve are not happening. They're not manifesting in your life, or you're not maybe making the progress you desire. Maybe you're sabotaging, because that can be the case. If your unconscious mind thinks that by achieving a certain goal, a desire or dream will cause you to feel stress or not work or have balance in every area of your life, say, for example, being a celebrity, you'll lose privacy, so that might have an effect on some areas of your life, like relationships. It might affect your career, it might affect your emotional well-being, let alone your physical well-being as well. So ultimately, the whole idea is that your unconscious mind could be self-sabotaging your success for the wonderful of intentions of not wanting you to go through those losses or the lack ofs. Now the key is to become conscious, to become conscious of your desires, but also be conscious of the drawbacks of achieving those desires. You see, when you become conscious of this and you become at peace with what you might lose, I'm not saying you would lose it or lose certain aspects or have certain effects in areas of your life by achieving this goal, but if you are able to get clear in your mind the type of things that you might lose by achieving this goal, or the things which might happen in your life when you achieve this goal, when you become conscious of this and become clear in your conscious mind and you become at peace with this, you acknowledge that yes, I'm going to be a celebrity and I am fully at peace with losing some of my privacy. Or I'm going to come up with ways which will allow me to still have that level of privacy. Or maybe if it's a money one, I'm completely at peace that some of my relationships might change because I've attracted this financial abundance in my life. Now, when you become at peace with those potential drawbacks, it means you're in alignment with achieving your goal. You will no longer be self-sabotaging yourself. You will no longer be having the scarcity or the self-doubt or the fear or worry or even anxiety by achieving your goals, because you're becoming clear with them. You're becoming at one with them. So it's not about ultimately giving up because you might lose something. It's about being at peace with life, being at peace and content and whole with achieving your desires. When you become at peace with them, your unconscious mind will follow that. It will fall in alignment with where you're heading. But the key is to become conscious of this. When you become conscious of what might happen, the drawbacks of achieving your goal, it means you're handling them. Now, you may want to consciously come up with, you could say, some plans to combat this. So some ideas where you can ultimately deal with what those drawbacks might be. But even if you're not aware of those ways or solutions yet, the whole idea is at being at peace with those potential drawbacks. When you're at peace with those potential drawbacks, it means you're in alignment with your goal, and therefore you're consciously and unconsciously going to be completely congruent in mind and body in achieving your goal. So therefore you'll be unconsciously looking for ways of achieving that goal, taking massive and inspired action. As well as that, you'll be attracting those situations, those opportunities to grow as a person. That is a wonderful learning, because we've seen people in the media who haven't handled, in the example of celebrity. We've seen people who have become millionaires by winning lotteries and then losing it very, very quickly, and even having emotional stress because they couldn't deal with that situation. It was way beyond what they could even think of, and they can actually lose money and become more in debt because of it. But when you acknowledge the lack ofs, or the potential pitfalls, or what you might lose, you will no longer be self-sabotaging yourself. You'll be completely in alignment in achieving it. Your conscious mind is the goal setter. Your unconscious mind is the goal getter. That's what I like to think about. And I think when you make that resolution and you become conscious of this, you will feel wonderful in achieving your goal, and you'll be able to find solutions to your goal. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. As my name grows, I'm coming up with ways and ideas in making sure I have that work-life balance, in ways that I can actually get assistance from other people to help me with my progress. Getting delegation involved, so actually delegating some tasks as my name grows, because that means I can pay attention to the people who really need help, and the other things can be taken care of, like the tech stuff, by other people. So I'm becoming conscious of these potential pitfalls, so I can get the resolution, and I'm at peace with growing my name and growing my work, and therefore I'm in complete alignment in making changes in people's lives. So that's my ideas of resolving self-sabotage in achieving your goals, and to make sure you're in alignment in achieving these desires and goals and dreams. So I hope you enjoyed that. For more information, once again, go ahead and visit my website, josephclough.com. You can actually get my book, Be Your Potential, published by Hay House, on my website. I am, in the short term, making it so that I can sign the copy, should you desire that. That's a very weird thing for me to say and do. It was actually really weird this weekend. I was running my seminar when people were asking for photos of me. I was not expecting that, and I'm completely honored by that. But it's really, really hard sometimes to even experience that. It's a very new thing for me. But enough about that. I don't know why I was going on a little tangent there, but ultimately, if you want my book, or Be Your Potential, go ahead and get it on my website, josephclough.com. And if you've already got my book, I'd really, really appreciate a review on Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk. It just means that more people will feel comfortable in purchasing it, and therefore they can make wonderful changes. I've had immense feedback so far on Amazon, and I love that to grow so we can really transform the world together. So have a wonderful day, and I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon. Many thanks, and goodbye.
Get Joseph Clough's life-changing first book, Be Your Potential, published by Hay House. Imagine a life free of limitations. What would you achieve? It's time to take control in creating the results that you desire with your health, relationships, and career. Be Your Potential is the guide to your incredible future. Head to Amazon.com or .co.uk now and get the book, which is also available on the Kindle. Be Your Potential. As an added bonus, it also includes transformational hypnosis and coaching MP3s to take your world to a whole new level of happiness and success in every area of your life. Be Your Potential, available on Amazon in paperback and on the Kindle. And if you like Joseph's work, Be sure to write a review on Amazon so together we can transform the world.